TCA Gaming, and in this video we're going to open up some stuff. We're going to start off with this. We have a heavy fossil first edition pack. I think we have some 151 next, and then we have some vintage Yu-Gi-Oh, and then there's modern packs available for Pokemon, as well as some other vintage Pokemon stuff, but not much Yu-Gi-Oh. It's just the one Legacy of Darkness. But if you guys like that, then maybe I'll start making a few of those available. But I hope everybody's doing okay tonight. I don't know how many people we're going to have, but we'll just see. We've had the past 2 weeks off. I was at Worlds. I think most of you would know if you're probably in this live. You've probably seen some of my previous videos because there's not a whole lot of you that come in here, but I definitely appreciate all of you that have made it in here, especially this early. But it's kind of cool. I'm a little excited too. I've got a few other things that I still want to show you guys. They're just still on their way in, and I've gotten a lot of graded submissions back too. But I'm not going to make Brandon wait too much longer because he actually bought this on the 8th. He bought it right after the last live before I went to Worlds. And I told him, it was going to be like 3 weeks. And he said, you know what, that's fine, I will wait. So Brandon has been waiting quite a long time to see his Fossil Heavy First Edition booster pack opened up. So we're going to start with this. And I'll just set that off to the side. There's less glare in that corner. It's kind of in the way, but, that's kind of nice. I want to say there's maybe one fossil left after this. So let's see what he gets. All right, come on, Brandon. 1, 2, 3. We'll go ahead and sleeve it. There we go. We'll flip that one around last. We'll see if we got any shenanigans going on here. That's a little blurry. Let me see if I can pull this up some. Oh, I don't want to go too crazy. That way I can zoom in some. One thing I don't like about this this camera is it can only zoom in so far, or zoom out so far. So I can set it right here, which looks like it's pretty good, but I got to go in and manually. Is it the face cam? I think it's the card cam. Is it crooked? I wouldn't want you guys feeling tilted the whole time either. Let's see if I can zoom in just a little bit. We'll try that. If it's no good, then I don't want to do it to where it's like zooming in and out constantly on you guys. But there we go. We've got a Golbat, Magmar, Ghastly, Energy Search, Ammonite, Psyduck, Horsey, Gambler, Geodude, Ekans. See if anybody's called anything. It looks like just Yuri. He called Aerodactyl. All right, let's see if the one guest can get it. I can pull this up now and pull the cards back, so that should make it a little easier. Ooh, Moltres. That's not bad. Where are the stars? Is this an incomplete hollow pattern? I've seen the incomplete hollow patterns before. In fact, I just graded one recently, but they're always on. I feel like I've always seen them on Unlimited. I don't even remember checking the other fossil fossil hollows, but I'm not seeing stars in this thing. I do see a print line right there. I'm wondering if it's just the lighting. Let's see if I can bring my phone over here. Oh, there we go. You can kind of see it there. Sometimes when they have this, what you think is an incomplete hollow pattern, if you get a really bright light on it, they'll show up, and you can see a few of them like that. You can see it right there. But that's very faint. And when looking at it straight on, you don't see any. Typically the best way is to tilt it straight up and down in direct sunlight, but that is about as incomplete as I've seen. Because every card that I've ever had that's had the incomplete hollow pattern, or whatever you want to call it, missing stars, I've been able to find stars in it. It looked like there was at least 2 over here and 2 over here on this one, but that's pretty cool. We'll check out the rest of the condition. You can see the centering's off just a little bit, but not much for whitening on the back. But you can see those print lines right there on the left side. But very cool, man. The Moltres is definitely a good hit. He was always my favorite one to run in a deck, but Articuno, I ran in the deck as well, and I always preferred the Articuno over the Moltres. Zapdos was my least favorite, maybe because it come in base set. I don't think I've ever pulled one of those before in a video. The incomplete hollow pattern, or whatever you want to call it. I think there's another name for it. But thanks, Brandon, for waiting. All right. Next up, we have Rosalind. Rosalind, if you are here, we've got two 151 boxes that we're going to be opening up for you. And then after that, we have Kyle. Kyle, you're next in line after that. So let me go ahead and break open your 151 boxes. We'll do one box at a time. See what we get. Here, I'll pull this up a little bit now that we've got some modern stuff going on here. And I can just set the packs up top. We can start ripping into them. Pack number 1, nothing there. Got to remember to check for that Master Ball reverse hollow. Pack number 2. No Master Ball. Got the Starmie. Ghost, it's good to always see you in here, man. There's Zapdos CX. Got the first hit. Although, nobody's looking for the Zapdos CX. Oh, well, at least I don't think anybody is. I'm really dogging on Zapdos. Steven says, I use your Troll and Toad code. Trades in only way I can spend money. Huh. Well, glad to know it's still up and working. Got the Jinx. I gotta go see when was the last time they paid me for that thing. It's been a little bit. At least it feels like it. Nice looking Squirtle. Definitely one of the better illustration rares, or art rares. Nib says, do you know what's been pulled from fossils so far? I believe in Articuno. We know Moltres. I can't remember if Gengar or Dragonite's been pulled. Man, Zapdos is coming out with some fury now. Do you guys remember if we pulled Gengar or Dragonite? I feel like we've pulled one of those, but I don't think we pulled both. I feel like I would remember if it was Dragonite. But maybe not. Programmers, member for 2 years. Way to go, man. I reached out to a guy this past week. He's been a Charizard level member for 37 months. I was like, wow. I couldn't get a hold of him by email. I stalked him on Instagram and followed him. I got to message him on here, though. We're on there, though. Nice Venusaur EX. And there he goes, Programmer X, giving out the 5 memberships. As always, much appreciated, man. Let's see if anybody remembers the emoji. There's probably not that many members. Oh, at least Philip, DJ, Incutor, Joseph Bergman, and Reese. You're all members. But very cool. Yeah, Ghost got it. He put them Blastoise emojis in there. Thanks a lot, man. Definitely appreciate all the support. Got a Mr. Mime and an Arbok. Got a double hit pack. Ghost says, I'm a toddler member now. What does that mean? I missed it. Alex says, how's it been going? It's been going pretty good. I've been trying to catch up on a lot of like yard work and just different things since I've been back, while also still, you know, trying to catch up with work, regular work as well, and do homeschool. We got teaching math and trying to figure some of that out. There's a Staryu and Gengar. Still no Master Ball. Ghost says 2-year-old member. Oh yeah, toddler. Gotcha. There's a Sandshrew. I don't know why I can't hit the angle right for these to see if it's a Master Ball. I think we hit the Master Ball in the very last pack in one of the boxes from last video. Ooh, got the Mewtwo. Of course, this was a Ultra Premium promo. Yeah, we've hit 3 art rares. The one box that we've opened that did not have the Master Ball, that one ended up having an extra art rare. So I wonder if it just took the place in that case. But there's a Magneton, and we have Wigglytuff EX. Those are probably the last 2 hits of the box. Unless we get a guide pack. That'd be cool. Steven says, Legacy of Darkness and Shrouded Fable calling my name. Well, they're available till they're not, so you're welcome to buy in. But we didn't sell, I don't think we sold out of either one of those last week, or 3 weeks ago. And another Mewtwo. I about put all those with the orders, the bulk. So there's the Master Ball, got the Magneton, 5 EXs, 3 art rares, and 1 full art. So I guess this is a 10 hit box. You got 1 extra EX. Yeah. So that's kind of cool. Alright, so that's 1 box. Rosalind, you still have 1 more to go. Ghost pulled Yamada Dragon. Yes, he did. He got 1 of the ultra rares. If it's there's 35 packs in the box, so hopefully there's 2 more ultra rares. Hopefully there's at least 1 secret rare, and then 6 super rares. I don't know why that math was getting me. I'm over here trying to talk about how I'm teaching math. Injection Fairy Lily is always a good pull. Take that all day. Pack number 2. An Onyx and a Jinx. Pikachu, hoping for the Master Ball, but it wasn't there. Johnny Blix says he went a little crazy and opened 7 Shrouded Fable ETBs trying to pull the Cassiopeia. Is that how you say it? Cassiopeia or Cassiopeia? Like onomatopoeia? There's another EX. Didn't pull it, had to buy it. I think we pulled one of those for the first night we did Shrouded Fable. How do you guys feel about the ETB promo? I don't even remember the name. For me, it was underwhelming. But after you've had that Greninja and Kingdra, it's kind of hard to live up to that. Got a nice green color to that Venusaur. Just here he says casserole. Barely see the hollow on that one. Got a Poliwhirl and Marowak. There's the better Poliwhirl. Got the art rare. So I got back my Greninja and Kingdra. I'd sent 10 copies to PSA of each card. And I'd sent more to CGC. I didn't hit a single pristine 10 on either card. But I did hit a decent amount of CGC regular 10s. And I sold those for less than the PSA, which I only had one PSA 10 Kingdra, but I think I hit 6 PSA 10 Greninja, and they sold pretty much immediately. All the PSA 10s, the CGC 10s, I'm close to or getting close to sold out on the Kingdra. And the Greninja, I had like 30 of them or so, but they're still selling through pretty quick. I'm only putting up 4 a day, and then if they sell out, they sell out. I just restock the next day. But I think I'm doing $49.99 for the CGC 10 Kingdra, and then $69.99 for the Greninja, which I sold the 2 PSA 10s for $89.99, and they sold fairly quickly. I started out $69.99, 4 sold out immediately, like within 10 minutes of it going live, and then I restocked at $89.99, and those sold as well. So if you get any of those back from PSA, maybe consider putting them up at around $100 or so, unless just the rest of the market has flooded it out and the price has dropped. But I figured those were pretty reasonable prices for what they were. Got to put them on the right stack. So we're still missing. Really, it could just be the Master Ball. 4, 7, 8. Yeah. But maybe we'll hit something else. Maybe this will be another 10 hit pack or 10 hit box. There's the Master Ball. Got the Golbat. SMPL Hobbies. Says, thanks for all the cool stuff you post on here, Rusty. I feel like without you, I wouldn't ever see half of this stuff or more. If you knew what it was, I'm sure you could find other people with the videos. You just gotta like search around for it. There's a nice Snorlax, Nidoking. Hoping we hit a God pack. Maybe or a second SR, that'd be cool. Steven says, Shrouded Fable didn't wow me. It didn't wow me either. But still a specialty set. Butterfree and Vileplume. So yeah, that box was done. We'll just run through those one more time. And a nice looking Ammonite. Got the Poliwhirl, Charmander. Got the Blastoise, the Charizard, Golem, Jinx. Got a Golbat and the Venusaur. So you hit all 3 of the starter evolution stage 2. Thank you, Rosalind. Alright, next up we have Kyle. He bought 4 LOD packs. Let's see what we can get. There they are. Legacy of Darkness. I had one of these a little while back in auction. It's supposed to be first edition. I didn't look at the box. It was open on the packs themselves. It didn't actually have first edition stamp, so it didn't work out. But I want them for about the unlimited price, so figured we'd open them up. Royal Oppression. All right, pack number 2. Ghost says, let's see a secret rare tonight. I hope so as well. SMPL says 152, 151 products are getting really expensive in English. Are you getting any word of more coming through the pipeline? I have not. I've got well, I don't have a decent amount, but I've got enough to like satisfy some streams and stuff. But like even the Japanese boxes. Blast with a Chain. I think I ran that in a few decks. Like even my Japanese 151 boxes right now on the website, they're actually $4.99 cheaper than the ones on. Here, we'll just pull it out this way. On eBay, I didn't even realize it, but I had increased those up to $84.99. Of course, they got free shipping, so. But next week they're going to be probably more expensive again. Thunder Neon. People used to run this card here with Butterfly Dagger Elma and try to say like that was game if you could get those together, because it says send an equipped magic card equipped to this monster to the graveyard. Inflict 500 damage or direct damage per equipped magic card to your opponent's life points. Butterfly Dagger Elma says once it's destroyed and sent from the field to the graveyard, it will return to your hand. So it was like this loop. However, this right here specifically says send an equipped magic card, or send a magic card equipped to this monster to the graveyard. It doesn't say it destroys it. So it was not actually worth it, but I got into a few arguments at lunchtime during high school over that one. I was like, no, you don't win. You can't use that. But there were ways that you could equip it with like magical Mary on it. I don't know. It's some card that basically lets you draw out your deck and then you can get Exodia. Dragon's Gunfire. Another Woodland Sprite. Convulsions of Nature. Right. Convulsion of Nature. Alright, this should be the very last card now. So far, just 3 rares. Come on, Kyle. Shadow Tamer. Alright, man. You went 0 for 4. Didn't get any super rares or ultra rares. Which I think, by the way, we calculated 6, 3, 1, 10 out of 36. Like, you should get, like, odds are you'll get one holographic card. But it'd be like opening 3 packs and not getting anything. But sorry, man. I want to see some cool stuff come out of here, too. But just the rares. You got the Shadow Tamer. Thunder Neon, that was your other rare. Blast with a Chain. And Royal Oppression. I think I'd ran all those in rogue decks at one point or another. Just let me put it in the one that's got your name on it. Alright, let me go check out the website, see if anything's been bought. Man, kind of blurry now, huh? Alright, so it looks like Justin, you are next. Let's see what he picked up. So Justin got a heavy Team Rocket and 4 Legacy of Darkness packs. Look at that. Ghost. Now, I'm glad that we're having this Team Rocket pack opened up on camera. That way, if it ends up being a light, I can just replace it. Team Rocket and, oh yeah. This is Justin. This is the last one. It's 0.8. Yeah. So we'll just open up the lightest one. That way we know for sure that we're pulling potentials out of the pool, which we've opened up quite a few already. Not quite a few. I think we've opened 4 or 5. Man, that Magneton got an 8. It's like I was not happy with that 8. I actually may crack that thing out and try to resubmit it if you guys were around for that. Let me put this over here. All right, we'll do your Team Rocket pack last. Let's do some more Legacy of Darkness. But you guys wish Ghost some good luck because he's the one who just bought this stuff right here. We've got 4 Legacy of Darkness, and we have 1 heavy Team Rocket. Yeah, got an 8, man. I wasn't happy about it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Lizard Soldier. I thought I had a chance at 10. And I don't say that very often. Skull Knight. Dragon's Rage. Ryukishin Clown. We have another Shadow Tamer. Alright, Legacy of Darkness should be warming up a little bit. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4. It's a little off center. Does that mean that we're going to get an ultra rare? One of these, there's a few Yu-Gi-Oh sets that seem to always have off center ultra rares. A legendary ocean. Anybody ever run that with a legendary fisherman? I used to. Heart of Clearwater and another Thunder Neon. Come on, Legacy of Darkness. Try the pack trick one more time. Ready for interception. Robotic Knight. Nutrient Z. I'd run that every now and then too. It's kind of cool. Increasing by 4,000 life points. But you had to take 2,000 first. Ooh. Air Knight Parshath. You can see this one is a little off center. I think this one is notorious for being OC. But pulled an Ultra. A little hollow dot. Looks pretty clean though. I mean, I would assume most of these are going to be clean. Yu-Gi-Oh! In general, you can find 10s for most cards. Prime time. TCA, I've been watching since the Charizard Authority days. Bought a lava theme deck from you a while back. Keep up the great work. Man, that had to be a while. It's been a while since I've sold a lava deck. 1, 2, 3, 4. Inaba. Bubble Crash. Double Stare. Throwstone Unit. And another Royal Oppression. We're seeing the same rares kind of come up. Or come up kind of often. And then here's the big boy. We have a Team Rocket. Be nice to pull an Air Dragonite, Charizard. If you're not gonna pull the Charizard, people like Dragonite, Blastoise, Dark Raichu. That's the fun thing about Team Rocket. There are some dud hollows, but there's a decent amount of pretty cool hollows. Like even if you don't hit the big money ones, that are just fun to see. All right, 1, 2, and 3. All right, we've got Dark Dragonair, Dark Electrode, and Dark Flareon. Good uncommons. Meowth, Oddish, Psyduck, Voltorb, Squirtle, Ponyta. Ghost says Dark Raichu. That's what he wants. Ooh, it's a Weezing. Definitely hollow. This used to be a card that actually I needed the non-hollow for the longest time, but everybody always had the Dark Weezing hollow because I guess you can get it in a theme deck. You would think that Arbok and Weezing would be more popular, considering they're like Team Rocket's go-to Pokemon, but they were just never made strong or with cool artworks. I think if Pokemon did them more justice in that way, they would have been much more likable throughout the entire Pokemon series. We'll look at the back side. I mean, overall condition doesn't look too bad. I do see a white dot right there. Is that like a hangnail or something on the... But centering seems pretty good. The hollow did look very clean. Still not seeing any print lines, but we kind of expected that since that Magneton didn't have anything. But sorry that it was a Weezing and not a Zard. But anytime I see Dark Weezing or Dark Arbok, I instinctively think Team Rocket. It's just not the card you want to pull from the Team Rocket set. So that was a bit rough, but overall not too bad. Let's get this one into Card Saver. A semi-rigid. You guys caught me saying it. Derek said, I know they always made them goofy and attacking their owners, Team Rocket. Yeah, they did. I mean, Meowth is kind of cool though, right? People like Meowth, but he's never really a big card either, so I guess it doesn't matter that much. Can't imagine going back in time and just like opening these packs up freely. You can get them anywhere. They eventually go on discount and in the clearance aisle. So weird to think about that. All right, let me refresh and see if there's been any more orders put in. Okay, I see Kyle. He put in another order. Let's see what he got picked up. Looks like Kyle picked up another 4 Legacy of Darkness packs. Maybe he'll get the secret rare. LOD. We haven't seen any of the super rares yet. I would think that we're going to hit some of those. 2, 3, 4. They feel heavy. I've said that before and been way wrong. I don't think you can. I don't think our hands are that tender to the touch of weight, that sensitive. All right. Ghost said secret rare time. So does Steven. Kyle said he had to at least get a holo. I hope you do, man. I hope you get 2 in here. Or 4. There you go. You got a holo. You got a drop off. I never played these kind of cards, but I realize how they could be very beneficial in a game. All right. 1 for 1. Primetime says, I think Pokemon thought Meowth may have been as big as Pikachu once, especially the amount of appearances he had in the TV show. People started fading off of him. What are we going to have here? Okay, back-to-back drop-offs. I was not expecting that, but got 2 super rares. I've never opened up Yu-Gi-Oh boxes before, so not a lot of them anyways. So I'm not really sure what to expect in terms of multiples or that kind of stuff. Got 2 of them. Can we go 3 for 3? Dragon's Rage, Clown. Ooh, there's a good one. Bottomless Trap Hole. I liked running that one. That was always fun. Kind of reminds you of the original Trap Hole, which was a super rare as well. Similar type holo going on. 1, 2, 3, 4 as your drop-offs. Alright, last pack. Troop Dragon. Patrician of Darkness. And then an After Genocide. Alright, so you didn't get the secret rare, but you did pull 2 supers and a pretty good rare if it matters to you. Zard Lurking says, dang, the odds. All those zeros in front just make it look a whole lot less than it is. But he's saying 1 in 10,000. Is that what I'm seeing? I'm not exactly sure how to calculate those odds. Catch 'em all collectibles, I'm sure he can. I think the last card is banned. Why? Probably because of the word it uses with genocide. Hopefully that doesn't get like this stream banned. Alright, so I'm not seeing any more orders. I want to do something with you guys. This is a little different. If you do want to put in any orders, open up stuff tonight, that's still open. I'll check it after this. But I don't know if you guys saw that video by Mimic Brew, but he did one where I went through all the base variations of boxes that I had, and there was one box that when I looked at it, I was like, man, the wrapping on this, it's kind of funny. And I'm not exactly sure that this has been resealed. It may just be a bad wrap. But that said, I would never want to accidentally sell this to somebody. So we're going to open it up. It is a green wing, but it's got one location, so it kind of sucks because I don't have another box like this of this particular variation in my personal collection. But I'm gonna open it up and I'm gonna see what's inside and make sure everything's okay, and then at least it'll be an open box, but at least I'll have, I'll know for sure that it's fine and I can just keep the variation. Maybe one of these days we'll just do a break on it, but I'm going to do that now. Hopefully it's not a reseal box. That would suck, but it also wouldn't surprise me with how bad the seal is. But really, the only thing that's bad on it is the seal, from what I can see. But the seal is so bad that is worth a little peek. I don't think it could be filled with Steam Siege packs because I've had this so long. All right. So we see the top. Usually the top is fine, right? What's going to be below it? Dun it. Dun it. Dun it. It looks like it's okay. We'll pull them out just to make sure. Usually if you're going to have a fake, by the time you hit that second pack, it's a dud. But we'll look at it. We'll count the packs, make sure everything looks good. These are looking just fine. So we got 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, and 18. Make sure there wasn't any transition in here to a black triangle pack. Don't see any red stripe packs. So, pretty cool. What we'll do is I'll weigh them out just to make sure there wasn't any. Actually, do I even have? Let me go find my scale. I'll be back. For science. No, I'm not going to be scanning the box, but I'm going to go ahead and weigh it out. We'll just see if we can get 8 heavies. Here we go. I'm going to pull this sucker up a little bit. We zoomed out just a tiny bit so we can see a little bit more of what's going on here. It's blurry, but you should be able to tell what's going on. 20.5. I'm going to put them all back in the same order because I think that's the way to do it. All right, there's one heavy. Nothing there. Nothing there. Steve says seems like a lot of Blastoise and Venusaur. Well, we'll count them out. There's 2 heavies. They seem to be rotating. Three heavies. What in the world? It's a mega heavy pack. What's going on there? Hold on. I done lost count. Was I at 4 heavies? What the crap's that? 22.4? Like, what do I do with, what do I do with that? It's got a whole extra card in there. I don't even know. What was I at? Was I at 4? I think I was at 4. Ultra thick. We'll just stick it back in there. We've hit that before, and the last time somebody bet on it, they were hoping it'd have 2 hollows. There's 2 in a row this heavy. I think that's 6. Last time I just had an extra card, but it was like a common. There's a heavy 7. All right, so I think we have 7 heavies on that side. Maybe it was 6. I don't know. My brother said open the mega heavy. If I open the mega heavy, then the box is a dud. Can't put it back together after that. There's 1 heavy. Most likely, there's 2 on this side. Most likely that extra thick one, it just has an extra common. I thought we were getting ready to have another one. 3, 4. I know you guys want me to open it, but it'd be kind of cool just to have it stuck in the box. Maybe if we ever do an unweighed break. 5. So I think we had 7 on the other side. It's 5 on this side. 6. Alright, so we got at least 12 heavies. I think we have 12 or 13. I can't remember if we then plus the ultra heavy. So that ultra heavy probably doesn't even have a hollow in it. Looking at those numbers. So I'm gonna just I'm gonna put this thing back here. The ultra thick one looks pretty cool. I think the last time I sold one to somebody, it was a gym challenge, and instead of like 800, we went 1100 for somebody. I'm trying to remember the name. I think it was a girl, or a girl name. One that could be a girl name. Yeah, that was in the chat. Mary, maybe, I can't remember, but it ended up being like, yeah, it was just an extra common. So it is pretty cool to see happen like that, but at the same time, it's probably nothing. Now, if I had 2 Charizards, that would be, like, pretty epic. It'd be like a one of a kind type thing. All right, but I'm gonna go in here. I'm gonna see what we got. Oh yeah, so we got 2 more orders put in. Looks like Justin and Kyle. And looking at the order numbers, I'm thinking they picked up some more Legacy of Darkness, but we'll see. I'm hoping that I had the right numbers on how many of those were available. Yeah, so Justin. Let me get these. That was pretty cool. I've never done that before, though. Although, I don't typically weigh out the entire box, either. I just did that because I opened it under suspicion. And I did not plan to open up the pack, so I wanted to have every check that I could. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, Zard Lurking said, someone buy it and Rusty can do a break next week. Nick said, obviously we can't sell the big one. Can't tell what's in there. We need to open. Ghost said 13. It might have been 13. It might have been 12. I might have got confused when that heavy one come through. If it was a female, she used from the live time to time. Yeah, I can't remember the name, but she'd jump in and she'd be like a big spender. Kyle said he'd buy the super heavy for $20. Yeah, I hear you on that one. All right, we'll zoom back in a little bit. I like the way this this chat's going. We're already up to $35. All right, come on, Justin. Ooh, another ultra rare. We've already hit 3 ultra rares. So we're only about halfway through the box. I would think that we're not going to hit any more. But I also, who knows, right? We just hit back-to-back drop-offs, which is kind of weird. So I think the standard odds are 1 in 12 for ultra rares, and this is a 30. It was a 35 out of 36 pack box, which would mean that there shouldn't be any more ultra rares if those odds were right, and this wasn't like a botched together box. The guy that I bought off of, he had a bunch of. He's been selling a bunch of boxes in auction, but a lot of them were like beat up or damaged or whatever, and I haven't had any issues out of them. And he said this one. It just had 1 pack that was missing as far as he knew. Another Royal Oppression. Ghost said one of us needs to get the secret rare. I hope so as well. I want to see injection. Ryukushin Clown and an Opticlops. He was good at a time where 1900 attack monsters were still expensive because it was just Gemini Elf from Labyrinth of Nightmare. He also had Mechanical Chaser that had the 1850, but he had good defense. So I'd see people running them every now and then. All right, last pack, last card. Magic Reflector. All right, you went 1 for 4. You pulled up the ultra rare. Marauding Captain. Mimic Brew with the super chat. What's up, man? Good to see you in here. We're just I just opened up one of the boxes that we had shown in that video. Said, hey, just curious, have you ever sold any of your uncut sheets, or do you ever plan to? Also, I loved your Hawaii pickups video. Yes, I have sold several of them in the past. In fact, I've sold a few on eBay recently. None super big, but the one that I do regret selling was my Shadowless Hollow sheet. So it was unlimited Shadowless, and I sold it for $15,000. I sold it before everything increased. I picked it up for $1,500, so I saw it as a 10x. But yeah, I mean, I'd love to have that one back. But good question on that one. I've sold several. All right, Kyle, you're next. Let's see what he's got here. Making sure. Yeah, he got 4 LOD packs. Let me know if it sells out on the website, because I couldn't remember if I'd put the right amount back up for sale. There's 4 there. Technically, there's 5. There's 11 left. And that's assuming nobody else has bought since Kyle. But good to see you in here, member. Westbragg says, have you invested in any of the defunct MetaZoo products? I mean, I guess you could say I'm invested in some of the defunct MetaZoo products because I own some of the defunct MetaZoo products. Primetime says, have you still got all booster boxes sealed, bro? I remember watching your booster box collection up to XY. It started my seal collection. No, I do not. In fact, I sold almost all of them to buy a house. But it was a good investment. Fatal Abacus. That was pack number 1. Kyle says 2 sets of 4 left on the site. Alright, so that should be about right. Then I guess there'd be 3 leftover packs. Gray Wing. There we go, Dragon's Rage. And Sousa Soldier. About tongue-tied myself. I still have some boxes, but more so, I've just got some base variations, including that one that I just busted open. But between there and modern, not much. A third drop off? Like, does this happen in Yu-Gi-Oh? Like, I've heard of it happening in Pokemon, like original base set, pulling 3 of the same holo. We saw Logan Paul pull 3 Chansey, but I don't know what to tell you, dude. 3 drop-offs. Float, when I complete the first Black Star promo set in a CGC 10, can I shoot some hoops and show you? Yeah, man. Let me know if you need some. I've probably graded most of them in CGC 10. Maybe not pristine 10 now. I did get some recently. They were pristine 10. Like, I just got all 4 of the WBs back. Blast with a chain. Well, you hit a super. It was just the same one. Can I trade? Y'all trade all you want. I don't have anything to trade with. Oh, well, actually, I've got a row of like random old stuff that I keep around just to build decks and things. But that's just because I like playing with cards. I don't have much from LOD though, because they did not reprint that set. So, all right, let me check, see if there's been any more orders put in. Looks like a different Kyle put in an order for something. Let's see what he bought. This is order 6663. He says no bulk. He picked up 10 Shrouded Fable. We're going to actually get to open some Shrouded Fable tonight. Look at that. I should have had a different picture on the front. 10 Shrouded Fable. No bulk. You got it, man. So this is Kyle. Let me just put this just so I don't get it confused. There's a big star on it when I go to ship out tomorrow. Should have some right here. Kyle says, wish that was 3 Zards. Yeah, I know, right? 3 injections. All right, here we go. Pack number 1. Stuffle. Feels thicker. Fracture. Oh, got a full art Pecharunt. Just here he says, hopefully there's no drop-offs in these packs. Float says, do you have Sabrina's Aber 19? No, I do not. Man, I used to have a bunch of those. I had them all mostly sold raw, but I probably graded 10 PSA 10s over the time that I've had all these promos, and they used to be pretty easy to find, just like any promo was back then. But no, I probably haven't graded maybe 5 of those things total by CGC, and I don't remember any 10s coming back. Got an Okie Dokie and a Fire Energy. I'll go ahead and put the Fire Energies in here anyways, or the Hollow Energies. Ghost said, or Ghost Train Conductor 1989, hey Rusty, are you going to try and track down any of those Sea and Sky collection boxes to tuck away? Man, I don't even know what you're talking about. What is this about? Are you talking about like the old Southern Island stuff? Is this something new, but hard to find? I try to stay out as much as possible from like the Pokemon media so I can be surprised when things come out. Other than when I have to pre-order something, you know, like for the new Surging Sparks, I went and checked out the 3-pack blister promos and the Check Lane blister promos. They don't look like they're really that good. I think the best was maybe a Zapdos, but I don't even know if that's right. But none of them look like they would be that great, so I didn't order any of that stuff. Eevee, Weavile, Ursaluna. Legend of Luke, what is up, man? Said, Rusty, have you gotten into any other graded media like video games, VHS CDs? Not me. No, I haven't. At one point, I used to do like the games, but not graded. I just wanted one of every game, but I sold them. Primetime said, is this set with Houndoom the only card I want from the set? Yes, it is. It does have a pretty cool illustration there for Houndoom. Ghost Train Conductor said, no, the new Crown Zenith Sam's exclusive. You know, if I show up at Sam's and I see a good deal, I'll look at it and be like, man, I wish I'd brought my truck. I should probably just get a whole pallet of that stuff. But then I'll be like, no, I don't feel like doing that. Then I'll just leave. Because I remember seeing those, it was some kind of collection box at Sam's. They had like Evolving Skies packs in it. It was like this Tyranitar box. I mean, I can't remember what all it was, but it's actually a really good deal. You could make some money off of it. I looked at it. Like it's just a whole pallet sitting there. I was like, I really don't feel like I don't feel like loading up the van with this stuff. We'll let somebody else do it. Kyle said, went in one more to see if there's 4 drop-offs, maybe even 5. All right, so you hit 2 full arts and then 1 regular Okie Dokie EX. Nothing too crazy there. All right, Kyle, the other Kyle. We'll see what you get from the LRD packs. But thank you, Kyle S, for buying into the break. I'll get this sent out to you tomorrow morning. All right, what do we have here? Order 6664. Hopefully I don't knock off that base set booster box. Well, let's see if we can get another drop off. It'd be cool if you like pulled a Regeki or something. Just not even from the set. Then you know. then you know something's up. Kyle said, GG's, thanks Rusty, better than hits I was getting from my LCS. But believe it or not. You know, we had a few rounds of dud packs in our first 2 streams, but we had some that were really good. 3, that's pretty low from what I think we were seeing previously. But definitely appreciate that understanding there. Kyle said, for science. Oh, I thought it was that one. Second coin toss. Zard Lurking said, has Mo not bought in since before the summer break? Well, I haven't really been consistent, so if he hasn't, that's more on me than Mo. Pariah said, your volume is pretty low on my end. Is it just me? Was I too far away? Let me know if that helps out any. Fiend Comedian. The Warrior returning alive. 2 rares. Right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. The Dragon Dwelling in the Cave. Gradius. Ooh, the Dragon Bead. Alright, last pack for Kyle to hit something big. Ghost said you're good. Alright, cool. Sometimes I mumble and I talk really low. When we were at Worlds, I was hanging out with this guy named Zach. It wasn't Jim Mitt, it was a different Zach. And I'd be talking to him. It's like, dude, I'm partially deaf and I can't, and you talk so low, I can't hear anything you're saying. And, you know, he wasn't trying to be rude, but my wife tells me that all the time. Like, I just speak softly. If he doesn't hit a holo, I'm going to grab one of those 3 extra packs. All right, Kyle's going to get at least 1 extra pack. I can't give you more than 3 if we don't hit anything. 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, what else are we going to do with those extra 3 anyways? Robo Lady. Shadow Tamer. Alright, here we go. Pack number 2 extra. Time for the free drop-off. Dark Ruler. Ooh. Alright, let me make sure I actually still have 4 left. Okay, so there's 4, so we're going to do this one right here. 0 for 0. 1 here. We won't do the pack trick. We'll see if it does anything for it. I'm not sure where it's going to be. Oh, man. Dang. That's rough. Alright, hold on. Let me go see something. There it is. Let me check the website for a second. Okay, so Kyle, you're gonna get the last 4 Legacy of Darkness packs because that was 7 packs in a row with nothing. That was lame. So I just deleted off the website. I want to make sure nobody had bought it first. Just want to make sure that it's not available anywhere. All right. Because I want to see the injection as well. So nobody picked it up. I think I deleted it before somebody could pick it up. But let me refresh just in case. Because if not, I just opened somebody's pack anyways. Wait, that's not the right page. I'm always like looking through this camera. Yeah, nobody picked it up. So this one's good. This one's good to go. The A forces, because if we don't hit anything else, that's kind of lame. That doesn't really add up to what I think should be the odds for Yu-Gi-Oh! I mean, we did hit 3 ultras, but the only supers, that's kind of weird to only hit drop-offs. You know what I'm saying? Nutrient Z. Another Shadow Tamer. Last 2 packs. That's not fun. But I've got a plan. After Genocide, last pack. Come on, we gotta hit something. Ah, there we go. Last turn, last pack. It was kind of weird that we hit 4 ultra rares because I think that's technically more than you should have in a box, but we only hit 3 super rares. So I wonder if this was just like 35 random packs that were pulled together. But hitting the ultra rares would make me think that it's not Wade. But what is it? Is that another like ink dot? See, I don't think in Yu-Gi-Oh like errors are as sought after or people like them unless it's like their name's completely missing or it's up or down. Like Vintage Yu-Gi-Oh on Instagram, he recently had that mystical space typhoon that had the Sweden like imprint in the holopad. I thought that was pretty cool. All right, last turn back. So my plan was to do another break out of another Yu-Gi-Oh box, but I think it's like right up there, which I might even have another Legacy of Darkness. But I believe it's a 24, might be a 24 box, which wouldn't be. I think that's a Yada box versus. But I'm saying it like I know this, but from what I've heard, those can also be like changed up. It's not always the case with Legacy of Darkness that you're going to be guaranteed based off of the SKU. Because it's different in Yu-Gi-Oh! Like based off of like whether it was a hobby box or retail box, you could get ultra rare. Like you could get one of 2 secret rares in the set, and it was almost dead on accurate for many of the original sets. Yeah, I did pick up 2 LED boxes, but I don't think they're in here. Those were ones from Ruxin that I think I stuck in the other room, but I'm not too sure, so I've been rumbling around. But I think I've got one up there behind the Labyrinth of Nightmare, because I picked up another, but that also may have been a first edition box too, so that would have been a much bigger opening. But we got you to that holo. It was the last turn. It took the rest of the packs, but all right. So let's do a giveaway. I'm gonna do 3, 6, 9. Is that 9? Yeah. Let's do 10 151 English packs because I haven't opened this up in a while. And let's do mega heavy. That'll be the word. We'll put it in the chat here. So to enter into the giveaway, if you've never entered into one of my giveaways, all you have to do is copy and paste mega heavy. You only do it once. If you do it more than once, it'll kick you out. It just makes it to where if you try to spam out, you can't be in the giveaway. If you're not subscribed, you will have to subscribe now, but it takes like a minute, and then you can get in there and actually enter the giveaway. You'll have more than a minute. But what you'll do is you'll win this stuff completely free of charge. It'll just be the hits, so all the extra bulk you won't get. Now, this doesn't count as bulk, but we'll put it in there. Usually it would. Some sets it does, some sets it doesn't. I'm hoping that I haven't hit a God pack in this since I want to say probably the first month or two of the release. Look at all those schwangs, right? I haven't been able to I haven't gotten a text from Chris in a while, which I don't think he's on the same phone number anymore. There's a nice Nidoking. Come on, 5 packs to go. If I was really good at sleight of hand, man, I would so sneak in one of these drop-offs to one of these packs. There's no way I could pull off. Yeah, I try to do one giveaway. I used to do a whole lot more in the very beginning, but I try to do one giveaway during the video. Usually at the very end now. Two packs to go. Where are we at? Where are we at? We've got that Nidoking. It looks cool, but I want to see something cooler. Uh-oh. There we go. Last pack again. Got the Alt Blastoise, or the special illustration rare. Oh yeah. That one actually looks pretty decent. That's how we finish out pretty strong. All right, let's see who the winner is. Y'all ready? Here we go, here we go. Derek L. You are the winner. Good to see you get you a win. I can't remember if you've won before. I'll know when I get your email. You got a pretty nice one, dude. This Blastoise looks good. There we go. We'll put that one in a mean saver. Legend of Luke said the best card in the set. Let's see. Hold on. Derek did make a comment on that Mewtwo, didn't he? See if we can find that Mewtwo for him. I'm just looking for a Mewtwo. How far down was this thing? Ah, there we go. Derek with the Mewtwo comment. But I've had fun tonight, guys. Thanks for showing up to the live. I will do one quick refresh, so if you did put in an order, don't panic. We'll get it in. But if not, that'll be it for tonight. Yeah, it looks like it will be it. Guys, thanks for coming in on this video, checking it out, supporting the channel. We'll try to have another live next Tuesday. If something comes up, I'll make a post and let you guys know that it is canceled. But as far as I know, I am free next Tuesday, so we'll come in here. And it'll probably Shrouded Fable again. We might have some kind of release coming out. I don't know. Maybe we'll have a new set. If you guys have any specific requests on sets that you might want to see opened up that are in modern times, maybe if I have them, we'll add that to the lineup. All right. Good night, guys.